morning and welcome to day 3 of the piano keyboard class. So glad to have you here. Make sure you click subscribe on our YouTube. Welcome. So make sure you click subscribe on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/McKee Music Therapy, and click follow on our Facebook page, McKee Music Therapy. And I'm so glad you're back for day 3 of piano and keyboard. We're going to review real quick what we did yesterday in day 2. Day 2, we worked on middle C position. On Monday, we did the black keys. On Tuesday, yesterday, we did middle C. So we're going to go over that real quick. And a reminder, our printouts are on our website, mckeemusictherapy.com/activities. You'll find all our printouts. So yesterday's printout looks like this. And right now, we're just going to go over finding the notes on our keyboard. That is really important in piano to get down really strongly in your brain where the keys are. So we're going to start sitting nice and tall with our belly in front of the logo of the piano. And we are going to find middle C. Middle C, I'm going to hold up my printout here. C is right here. You're going to find the set of 2 black keys and scoot down to the left side of it, and you will see the C. I'm going to move the camera so you can see. I'm going to pick a C down low because the camera can see it better there, but you're going to do it in the middle of the keyboard. You're going to find the 2 black keys, slide down to the left, and there is your C. So let's do that. Find the 2 black keys, slide down to the left, down lower, and you will get on the C. Now we're going to try that. I'm going to put it up just a tad bit more. Right in the middle of the piano, your belly's in the middle. You're going to find the 2 black keys right next to the logo. Play those 2 black keys, slide down to the left. There's your C. And you'll see, so it's the key right next to those 2 black keys. So we're going to go up and down the keyboard right now, playing all the C's. Here we go. Let's play that C, and let's move up to the next C, and up. And go as far up as you can. The last key on my piano is a C. There's no more black keys, but it is a C. And then we're going to bring it back down. Just to the left of each set of 2 black keys, you're going to find a C. C like that. And go all the way down to the bottom. And bring it back up to the middle C. There we go. Welcome, Brittany. Good to see you today. Good to see you, Escher and Avon. Glad you're back. So next to the C, of course, in the alphabet is D. So just move up 1 note. There's your D. The D, I have it on the printout here, is the note right in the middle of the 2 black keys. So you're going to play that D in the middle of the keyboard. Move up to the next D. It's in the 2 black keys, right in between them is a D. And play the next D and the next D. And then you're going to bring it back down to the D. And a D, and a D, right in between those 2 black keys. D, D, D. Let's bring it back up. D, 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 right in the middle. So we have C, D. What do you think is next? Of course, E, A, B, C, D, E. So C was right next to the black keys. D is right in the middle of the 2 black keys. And then right next to that is E. That's just to the right side of the 2 black keys. You'll see right here, there's the 2 black keys, and just next to it is the E. So find your 2 black keys. I'm going to bring it down and show you down lower. Find the 2 black keys, slide up to the white note right next to it. Or is it easier to see here? The 2 black keys, slide up. There's the E. We had the C, D, E. So right in the middle of the keyboard, you have your middle C, then you have D. Find your 2 black keys, slide up to the E. C, D, E. Now we're going to go up the keyboard and press all the E's. And bring it back down. Go as far as your keyboard will let you. There you go. There are all the E's. And of course, 1 step up from the E is F. The F. Right on the left side of, find your 3 black keys, and just to the right is the F. I'm sorry, just to the left. I'm looking at the camera backwards, so it's messing with my brain right there. So you had your C, middle C, D, E, F. F is, you find your 3 black keys. Find your 3 black keys, slide over to the left, slide down, and there is your F. 3 black keys, slide down is your F. Here we go. So let's find the F in the middle of the keyboard, your 3 black keys, slide down to the F, and then you're gonna move up to the next F, right next to the 3 black keys, all the way up to the next one, and up to the tip top if you have another one. Bring it back down, get those Fs in there. F, F, down low to the F, up, and back to the middle in the F. And that F is probably right next to the logo on your piano. And then we're going to go up one more note to the G. The G is right in there. You see that? There's the 3 black keys, and the G's right in between. You can either do it by looking at the 3 black keys and going in between, or count up from your C. Here was your middle C. C, D, E, F, G. So there's your G. I want you to play all the G's on the keyboard. G, 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 G. Hop around. G. Back to the middle G. There you go. And now, if you remember from the other day, music uses the alphabet from A to G. After it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it starts over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Never, ever does it go to H. So once we get to that G, we just played all the G's. The next note up is an A, because we're starting over on the alphabet. And I'll show you my A here I have on your printout. There's your A in the 3 black key area. So here's your A. We're going to play all the A's. Here we go, and bring it back down. And bring it back to the middle. There's your A. And the last one is that B. So move just, here's your A, and one more is B. B is on the right side of those 3 black keys. Here we go, there's your B. So we're going to play that B, and we're going to move up the keyboard. There you go. Bring it back down. Here you go. Bring it back to the middle. And there's the B. Excellent job. So let's start on that middle C. You're going to go to the 2 black keys, slide down to the left. Here's your C, just if you forget. 2 black keys, slide down to the left. We're going to go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. There you go. So we have practiced where the keys are. Let's do our middle C position from yesterday. We find our middle C right here. I'm going to bring the camera over here. Here's the logo. Mine says Wurlitzer. Here's my 2 black keys, and I slide down to my C. My 2 black keys, slide down to that C. And I'm going to put my thumb there, my number 1 finger. Remember, your thumbs are your number 1. So I'm going to put both thumbs on that C. See, I have both thumbs there. They're kind of squished in there. Your thumbs might be a little bit smaller. They might fit better. But yesterday, we did the song Middle C. We're going to go over that right now, and it goes, with your left hand, it starts A, B, C, B, A, B, C. And then your right hand is going to go C, D, E, D, C, C, C. Let's try that together. So both thumbs on the middle C. And remember, the left hand, we're going to start with our number 3 finger on that A. And if you forget where the A is, there it is. It's right in the 3 black notes. Or just count down from your middle C. You know your alphabet, A, B, C, B, A, B, C, B, A. So count down from the C, B, A. And we're going to have that 3rd finger on that A. Here we go. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. And then our right hand's going to take over on that same C note. C, D, E, D, C, C, C. C, D, E, D, C, C, C. A, B, C, B, A, B, C on the left. It's a brand new melody. Right hand back on that same C. Playing on the middle C. And at home, you're going to be wanting to keep both hands on the keyboard. I just moved mine so that you can see my right hand better. But there we go. And then we also did Let's Play, another song where we incorporated all our fingers on the left hand. And remember, let me stand up here. It'll be a little bit easier for me. We're going to go C, B, A, G, F, G, A. And then our right hand's going to go C, D, E, F, E, D, C. Okay, let's try that. We'll just go over yesterday's. Both our thumbs on the middle C. Here we go. We're going to start with our left, right on that C. C, B, A, G, F, G, A. Let's try that one more time because we're going all the way down to your number 5 finger on the F. It's a little bit farther, so we're going to start again. C, B, A, G, F, G, A. And then you're going to start the right hand on the middle C. C, D, E, F. Bring it down. E, D, C. Let's do it one more time. We'll start with our left. I went down to school one day. Now I'm home and want to play. Great job. I'm glad you tried that with me. And that is our review for yesterday. So today we're going to learn a new position. Middle C position is not used that much in piano, but it's very good for learning at the beginning. So a position that is used a lot, you're going to see it in lots of songs, is C position. Not just middle C, just regular C position. I'm going to show you my drawing I made last night for you. Here is the middle C. And your right hand is going to start with your number 1 finger on the middle C and go up to G. And then your left hand, your pinky, your number 5, is going to go down to the next C down from middle C and bring it up. There's your 5 finger, your 4, your 3, your 2, and your 1 is on the G. So your left hand, your pinky is going to go on the C and then lay your other fingers on. And then your right hand, your thumb is going to be on the C like that. Let me show you right here. I'm going to do it down lower so you can see better with the camera. So you're going to go to what is your middle C. This is not middle C, of course, on my piano, but go to your middle C and go down to the one below it. And you're going to find your C, so your 2 black keys, slide down, there's your C, and you're going to put your pinky, your number 5 there, and you have your C, D, E, F, G. And then you're going to skip A and B. Skip those 2. You don't need those right now. And the next one is C, and you're going to put your right hand thumb on that C. C, D, E, F, G. So you have C, D, E, F, G. And then you don't need to worry about A and B. And then go C, D, E, F, G. There you go. So you're going to do them in the middle of the piano there. I'm going to see if I can get my head and my fingers. Oh, I think a little bit if I squish down. There we go. So you're going to put your pinky, you're going to put your thumb on middle C, your right thumb. And then you're going to have your pinky on the C below it. And there you go. There you have middle C. So many songs. If you can play in middle C, you'll be able to play most any pop song or songs that you can think of. Most of them you can play in the key of C. So this is where your hands would start. So for today, I did a song called Swinging, and we're going to start with our left hand. And you're going to have your pinky, your number 5 on that C, and you're just going to step up the notes of that hand. C, D, E, F, G, G, G. And then your right hand is going to start on your pinky, on your 5, way up high, right here. G, F, E, D, C. You got that? And remember, that's the end bar line with the 2 dots means repeat. So we're going to go back to the beginning. and start on our left-hand pinky on the C. C, D, E, F, G, G, G with a half note because that circle right there is open. And then we're going to start with our right-hand pinky on the G. G, F, E, D, C. And you remember that is a whole note. Whole note, hold it. We have our quarter notes. Quarter, 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 quarter. Half note. Quarter, 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 quarter. Whole note, hold it. There we go. So we are going to start. Put your right hand, your thumb on middle C, right in front of your belly next to those two black keys. And then you're going to have your left hand pinky, your number 5 on the C below it. You can play them together and they should sound like the same note, just one is higher and one is lower, but they will always sound good together because they're the same, they're all C's. You can play all the C's on the piano. Well, I'm going to run out of fingers, but you can play any 2 C's together and they should sound just fine as long as your piano's in tune. Like I said, this one's over 100 years old, and with quarantine, I haven't had the tuner here, so hopefully it's fairly good in tune. So let's have our right hand thumb on middle C and our left hand pinky on the C below it. Here we go. We're going to start with the left hand. C, D, E, F, G, G, G. Here we go. C, D, E, F, G, G. Half note. And then we're going to go to our right hand and we're going to start way up high on the pinky on that G right in the middle of those 3 black notes. G, F, E, D, C, whole note, hold it. There you go. Let's try it again with our left hand. Our pinky on the number 5 pinky on that C. C, D, E, F, G, G, G. Now our right hand, we're going to also start on the pinky number 5, way up high on that G. G, F, E, D, C. Now I will add in the words for you. If you printed these out last night, you can sing along. If you didn't, or they might have gone up today. The website guy said there was a problem with the server, so I'm not sure if they got up last night or this morning, but they're up there now. And so you can always go and print them out and practice. That would be great for tonight. So I will sing the words for you. Swinging in the sky so high. Right hand on that G on your pinky. Swinging back down low. Swinging in the sky so high. Swinging back down low. Bravo! You played your first song in C position and you used all the C, D, E, F, G and then right hand C, D, E, F, G, but you came down with those G, F, E, D, C. Wonderful job. Now the next song, I am sure you have heard this song. It's played in movies, it's played in commercials, it's played at weddings if you've been to a wedding. Beethoven wrote it many, many, many years ago. So it is a theme ode to joy, and it is from Beethoven. But just knowing your C position, you can play the main theme to this song. So we're going to try that now. What we need to learn, though, is there are 2 new notes in this song. You already know the quarter notes, you already know the half notes, and you already know the whole notes. So let's count those real quick. The quarter, we just go quarter, and there's a quarter. Quarter, 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 quarter. They all get 1 beat. And then our 2-beat half notes, we go half note. And then our whole notes, remember, they get 4 beats. Whole note, hold it. Now, the next 2 notes we have are the dotted quarter note. I'm going to get up here and show you a little closer. It looks just like a quarter note, except it has this little freckle or dot right after it. That is a dotted quarter note, and that gets 1.5 beats. So instead of just the 1, and then it doesn't get 2 like a half note. It's right in between. So if you're counting the quarter notes, you just say 1, 2, 3, 4. The dotted quarter note you're gonna do 1, but you're not gonna do the full 2. It's only half of the 2. So then there'll usually be an 8th note after it. An 8th note looks like this. It has a little flag at the end of the stem. And that gets only a half of a beat. Here's a quarter. The 8th note is just half of that. So let me explain it to you I'm going to count. I'm going to add the halves in when I'm counting. So if a quarter note is 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to just count it using the half thing, saying and. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm going to just say the half mark in there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the dotted quarter note is going to take up the 1 and 2, and then the 8th note is going to be the last and. So I'll give you a dotted quarter note and an 8th note. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. Try that with me. It's kind of tricky, this rhythm. So we're going to clap it out together and we'll say 1 and 2 and. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. So you just clapped out a dotted quarter note with an 8th note at the end. So it's 1 and 2 and. So let's try clapping 4 quarter notes and then a dotted quarter and an 8th. So here we go. Remember, the quarter is just 1 beat, but I'm going to use my voice to say the and for the half part. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Let's try that again. I know it's tricky and it kind of probably messing with your counting, but we're going to do 4 quarter notes and then a dotted quarter note 8. This will be really important for the end of the song. So let's try it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. There we go. So that'll be at the end of each line of Ode to Joy. And so let me step up here so you can see it. We're going to start today on the left hand, play the melody first in the left hand and then in the right hand. So we're going to start on our number 3 finger on the E in the same position we played swinging, where you're in C position, where your pinky's on the left hand pinky, number 5 is on the C. But in Ode to Joy, your pinky's going to be on the C, right up here, but you're going to start with your number 3 finger on E. And oops, this song right here. So it's going to go E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E. Here's our dotted quarter, E, D, D, and then it ends on a half note. Let's try that. I know this sounds overwhelming, but we're going to work together and figure it out. I'm going to play it down lower for you. So if you have your left hand out, your pinky, your number 5 is on the C. But we're not going to play the C. We're going to go up to the C, D, E. We're going to start on that E with your middle finger. And we're going to go E, E, F, G. E, E, F, G. And then we're going to bring it all the way down. G, F, E, D. Land on C. C, C. And then bring it back up. D, E. And then here's your dotted quarter. You're going to do the dotted quarter on the E and then go down to the D. E, D, D. I'll play it up here now so it sounds a little better. We're going to have your number 3 finger right on that E on the right side of the 2 black keys. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. Let's try it together. Your middle finger on that E. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. Wonderful job if you're sticking with me. I think you're going to get it. It's going to take practice. Trust me, I've been playing piano for longer than you've been alive, much, much longer if you're a kid. So it does take practice. And we are kind of moving quickly through the week, but have these printed out or look at it on your tablet or your phone or your computer and practice it tonight. You can look at the diagram at the top of the page where your fingers go, and then you look at each letter. So again, we're going to start on our 3 finger on the E. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. Then we're going to move to our right hand. I'll bring it down here so you can see. We're going to have our thumb on the C because we're in C position. So C, D, and we're going to start on the E, our middle finger on the E, the number 3. And it's going to be almost exactly the same melody until the very last part, the last measure goes down one more step. But it's almost exactly the same. So we're going to start on that E again. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E. And then the left hand had stayed on the E. This time we're going to go down a step. D, C, C, because that makes the final resolution of the phrase. So I'm going to bring it up here. Hi, Netta. Glad you're here. Yeah, yes, it's amazing. We can learn Beethoven on day 3. But if you break things down, and I mean, of course, when a professional is playing Beethoven, they're using both hands at the same time and using all the accompaniment with it. But we can break it down and play some of the great pieces of history, and even when we are just starting out. So let me move it up just a tad bit more. Let's see if we can fit. Yeah, we can fit my hands there. So you're going to have your right hand on middle C with your thumb on middle C, and your left hand, your pinky, your number 5 on the C just below it. So we're going to keep both our hands on the keyboard this time, and we're going to start with our left though, with our middle 3 finger on that E. Here we go, E, E, F, G, and then bring it down. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. Then right hand, start on that E on your middle finger. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E. Bring it down a step. D, C, C. Wonderful job. Let's play this a couple more times before we finish today, just to get it ingrained in our head. And I hope you will practice this tonight before you come back tomorrow. I know this is probably the biggest leap we're doing in the class, going from just playing a little bit in each hand to now we're incorporating both hands in a new position with all the fingers. So I am proud of you for being here and trying, but it will take practice, and this will probably be the biggest leap we're doing in the week. So don't worry about coming back tomorrow. I'm not going to make you go so much farther. You're going to be like, ah. But anyway, so let's try it again. Our right hand thumb, number 1, is on middle C, and our left hand pinky, number 5, is on the C below it. And we're going to start on that left hand middle finger E. Here we go. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. Right hand. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, D, C, C. Bravo. Let's do it one more time to finish out the day. Left hand, middle finger, number 3 is on that E. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. Right hand, number 3. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, D, C, C. Bravo. Wonderful job. I would hope tonight you practice this and FaceTime or Skype your grandma and grandpa or your aunts and uncles and play this for them. They're going to be very impressed that you've been doing piano for 3 days and you are already playing some Beethoven. They won't believe it, but they'll be so happy to see your faces tonight. So make sure you Skype or FaceTime your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, and show them what you're learning. Invite them to join with us. They can always go on YouTube and do the replays of the classes and catch up with you. If you just go to youtube.com/McKee Music Therapy, make sure you click subscribe there down below. I think it's that way, maybe the subscribe button. And also on our Facebook page, make sure you click follow so you get all the announcements of classes and activities to do. But thank you for sticking with me through day 3. We will have day 4 tomorrow, same time, same place on Facebook Live, and then I will upload them to YouTube under the playlist Piano Keyboard. So you can always review them there. But so glad to have you. Make sure you click follow, make sure you click subscribe, and share it with your friends. And you're going to learn a new skill, which is going to be really important through your whole life, because lots of places you go, you see a piano and everyone says, does anyone know how to play? I've had that happen. I went on a cruise one time and my friend's like, there's a piano, Christine, play, you know how. So it's fun to sit down and just play it, and everybody enjoys it around. So it's a great skill to have throughout life, and I'm glad you're here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a good day.